brand new GMC Canyon and the new Colorado have just started being sold here down in Canada. And so now that I've seen it, and now what I know, the looks of them, here's what I really think of them. So first off, the wheels on the AT4X and the ZR2 of them both. So I don't like the rims on them both. So on the ZR2, they're like gold, and that doesn't fit perfectly for me. That doesn't work as a good combo for me when it comes to off-roading trucks. I like black rims like what I have right here on my truck. Well, they're not really off-road tires because we're in the winter and I just swap out my tires in the winter. I'm not sure what you, but yeah. Now with the AT4X, they're silver. I mean, if I had to pick one of them, the silver one's like a little bit better. Though I like them both, I just don't like the rims. Now, next off, the engine. They dropped all the other engines, as we all know. They dropped the 2.5 liter 4-cylinder, they dropped the 3.6 liter V6, and they dropped the 2.8 liter Duramax. So, yeah. Now, there is a rumor out there that from Scotty Kilmer that they're being banned, but that's not going to be happening for a few years. So, yeah. So, yeah. I mean, to be fair, I do like my truck, but, yeah. But you want to know what's surprising about it? It has better fuel economy than the new Canyon and the new Colorado, even though it has a bigger engine now. It has a 2.7 liter turbo 4-cylinder. So yes, both my truck and the new Colorado and the new Canyon, they all have turbo 4-cylinders, but the Canyon and the Colorado have 0.4 liters bigger engines than my truck. Now they all have high output turbos or input or whatever, but you know, I mean, it is what it is, right? I mean, they all get the job done. And as a matter of fact, the new 4-cylinder and the Colorados have more horsepower. They have 2 more horsepower than the V6, the old V6 and the old Colorados now, which is pretty impressive for something like that, for that small. And what's surprising is it weighs a lot more than this. It has the same transmission, the same exact 8-speed as my truck, but it still has better fuel economy, and I'm going to tell you why. It's a newer engine than my truck. So my truck's engine, the 2.3 liter EcoBoost 4-cylinder turbo, was invented in 2015 for the Ford Focus RS, but then it came to the Ford Ranger and they went out of production, the Ford Focus RX. Well, at least they stopped selling them here, down here in Canada and in the US. And then so, whereas the 2.7 liter turbo 4-cylinder and the Colorados and the Canyons now were invented in 2019. So that's 4 years younger than my truck's engine. So I'm not sure where the engines are made, but my engine was made in Spain, so I'm not sure. My truck definitely wasn't made in Spain. My truck was made in Michigan, so yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I do really like this blue color though, but but they both the Canyon and the Colorado have the exact same type of blue. But yeah, honestly, I don't really like the sand color for them both. Even the rims look like a sand color type of thing. But I mean, if you were to buy one, I mean, I do like them, but I just don't want an AT4 or a ZR2 though. But I mean, here's what I like and don't like about it, and like let's compare them to my truck right now. So first of all, let's start with the tires. So my regular off-road tires are not stock, they're aftermarket, but these are actually came from the dealership. You can see it says Ford right there. And then first of all, I think mine actually has Fox shocks that are also aftermarket. I'm not sure if you can see the shocks or center. Not sure if you can see. Yeah, those are Fox shocks. I'm not sure where it says Fox, but there you go. Those are definitely Fox shocks because, yeah. Because I was told by the dealership themselves that there, you can, you know. Now, one thing that's really cool is with the new Colorados is, so you can't customize your exhaust tip. So mine is just a regular exhaust tip. Whereas on the new Colorados and Canyons, you can customize it to like gloss black or just have it silver or whatever. But what's cool is they're not But what I'm disappointed is they don't have key start anymore. Mine has key start. I'm a key start person myself. You can tell this is key start because look at the door handles. So yeah. Now if you look over here, you can see more of like the setup and everything. This has, I mean, this is a serious frame on this truck. So yeah. Whereas I'm not sure about the new Colorados. I haven't seen the frame on them yet, but I mean, here, if you take a look under here, see, you can see the frame, everything. There you go. Now it doesn't say how much miles this or like kilometers, but this has a capless fuel, like a fuel thing. Pretty easy, but it does have like a little thing, like no gas comes out or whatever. That'd be pretty bad if you ask me. But what I really do like is the new Colorados, they have damped tailgates. So if I were to just, you know, I mean, watch this. My tailgate isn't damped, which would be nice, but I mean, it'd be nice, but I don't really need a damped tailgate, but it would still be pretty nice. Now, for the engine. Now, as I said, with engines, my truck has a 2.3 liter turbo 4-cylinder, whereas the new Canyon and everything, the Colorados, they have 2.7 liter turbo 4-cylinders. So I'm not sure if you can see, but there's the turbocharger. Not sure if you can see it or not, but there's the turbocharger. Anyway. Hang on one second, I didn't even close that right. There we go. So yeah, this is a pretty reliable engine if you ask me. I mean, it doesn't get the best fuel economy, but it is extremely reliable. I really like this engine a lot. I use this engine everywhere. Like I drive this truck whenever I go to work. Since I'm a mechanic, it would make sense to have a truck. I would really have to, hey, there's a guy with a Skidoo. Imagine that. I guess he's going off in the field with it, eh? So, yeah. Now, what would be really nice is if this had an option for an off-road sport bar, that would be nice, but I mean, I do like some of it. I don't really like off-road sport bars. Not that they look bad, but they take up space if you ask me. Like I can't even get a cover for my bed. But honestly, I don't really need one because I don't like, it is what it is, right? So, yeah. So in conclusion, for the starting price of them both, I'm not mad at it, but I mean, now for the question of here is, do you guys think I should buy one? Let me know in the comments if you think I should buy one, and I'll do my best to see which trim level I can get. Honestly, it doesn't really matter, but if I can get an AT4X or something like that, as I was told, I could actually swap out the rims if I really don't like how they both look. So, yeah. But what I really want to know is if you guys would like me to buy a new Canyon or a Colorado. Let me know in the comments. Until then, we'll see you guys in the next video. We'll talk to you guys later. I'm Morris Carlson. Have a good day, everyone.